a shot. Beer's got to get another touch. Trying to get this back over towards center. Not quite going to happen.
Wow, and that might be a championship-winning team play by Rexius and Infinite going 1-2. Have got a couple matchups for you.
Definitely going to be an interesting game no matter what.
An opportunity here. Oh my God.
Everybody, this is RSC Rocket League. We are here tonight with the streamer Geeky, casters Rex, who is me, and our caster MD Productions and/or Car Nerd, as you may know him. I'm doing color casting, and Car Nerd is doing play-by-play. The first game is Otters versus Huns, so we have a good game tonight, apparently.
I would expect so. It seems that the Otters currently are 4-4, and I believe the Huns are 5-3. So it's gonna be a good matchup between the two teams tonight. I'm actually pretty excited to see how amateur plays out because I saw some interesting things when I just kind of filled in as a caster last season, and so I'm just really curious to see how things are gonna go today.
Yeah, if I remember, Burn was in the finals of last season, and they lost in Game 7, but they're looking to make it back this season. Burn, when I interviewed him, he said the Huns right now are their #1 rival because the Huns were, I think, best in their division last season as well. So they're coming after them. That's their goal, is to beat them tonight, or at least get a 3-1. So he said that his plan for the Otters is going to push offense, cause pressure, boost stealing, bumping, and shots on goal. And then just trusting their teammates in general. And when I asked Earth what he thought about the games tonight, he said he's not worried because his team is currently 5-3. That's a better record than the Otters currently. And in preseason, they went 11-1, which is nothing to sniff at. So, if they just keep up their offensive power, and apparently he's like, everyone can really consistently aerial, which is really great for this tier. They can win this just with that heavy offense. So we're going to get into it.
All right. Just watching all the teams join up here now. Otters are on the field, just waiting on the Huns to get on the field. So for the Otters, we have Obi-Wan Kavobi. So I'm just going to call him Obi-Wan because that's a lot easier. We have Fireworks and we have Bernatra. For the Huns, we have Earth Arc, Monster Buck, and Nate. think that'll be the easiest way to call him for now. So, start of the game here. Fireworks taking this ball up the wall. Waiting for a teammate to get there, but Monster Buck clears it out. Burn was there for it. Monster Buck kind of bumps Fireworks, gives him a little bit of a nudge. Flicks it past one. Has 0 boost. Waiting for a challenge. Burn finally comes up. Fireworks is going to clear that out easy. Right to Nate. Going to go up for it, hoping to beat Monster Buck. Doesn't quite get there. Earth now has it on the wall. Trying to flick it out to a teammate. Unsuccessful, but Nate was there to push it up. Goes up for a shot. Barely off the net there. Fireworks has control now. Looks like he has 0 boost, so Burn's going to come up, clear this ball out. Monster is going to try to do something there. Burn gets it past one to beat. Earth now clears this all the way back. Fireworks can be there for it, gets the nice save. Nate now pushing it up, puts it back on the wall. Nobody there for it though. Tried to go for a bump, gets bumped. Burn gets a nice dump, puts that all the way back, but Buck is able to read that. Fireworks comes up with a follow-up shot, puts it right back out to Burn. Another shot off the post, putting it back up. Can he drop it in? And Nate with the amazing save. A lot of action already. First minute and a half just about done here. No goals yet, but Fireworks. Oh, just as I say that, there's a shot on net right there. Earth puts it into the back of the net.
That's that offensive power Earth was telling us about. He's really, really excited to show their prowess on the other team's half of the field. So this first goal, showing off.
3:27 remaining in the match now. Fireworks gets almost a kickoff win there, but maybe there's a bit of a fake going on. Couldn't quite tell. Burns puts that all the way back up. Bit of a double commit there, but it works out for the Huns. Just need Fireworks to come up for it, but Earth takes control of it, puts it on the wall, waits for a teammate to come up. Nate tries to get a touch, does, beats Burn to the ball. Obi-Wan finally clears that out. Buck is there for it, flicks it. Doesn't get the touch he wanted. Takes control of it again, flicks it into the corner. Burn pushes that out. Obi-Wan and Nate get into a bit of a 50-50, but the ball's just kind of floating around now. Buck was all the way up for it. Earth is going to take control of it here. Tries to get it past Obi-Wan, but Obi-Wan just challenges it right off the top of his car. Bit of a backflip from Monster Buck there, and then he bumps his own teammate, and this puts a shot on net for the Otters.
This is Go Fireworks rookie season here, and Burn got him in the draft. He told me that he got every single player that he wanted, so this is definitely paying off for Burn. Nice shot from Fireworks there to read that.
Tie game now. Fresh kickoff. Obi-Wan slightly loses the kickoff. Fireworks is there on the wall for it, ready for it. Obi-Wan puts it back up, trying to get a read on it. Can he do anything with it? Burn is there, nothing happens. Great clear from the Huns there. Monster Buck flicks it past one. Earth takes control of it now. Cannon, what a save from Obi-Wan, just getting it off the crossbar.
Yeah, that was close.
Monster now has control of it, gets it all the way down to the orange half. Firework gets a bit of a bicycle kick going there. Ball in their corner. Obi-Wan clears it out. Buck is there for it. Doesn't actually follow the ball up on the wall, so Obi-Wan's going to take control. Doesn't get the touch he wanted. Burn is there for it. Gets pinched all the way back to their half. Fireworks just needs to put a touch on it. Gets cleared all the way back again. Obi-Wan needs to get up for it, and he misses it. You hate to see it happen.
That was a bit of a ghost touch here. That was a great clear from Nate to recognize that they didn't really have anyone back, and goes right past Obi-Wan. On my screen, it looked like he hit that, but it just kind of went around his car. Unfortunate miss, though.
Huns now up 2-1. We are seeing a good game from both teams, though. Earth puts that all the way on the backboard, trying to read it. Actually gets a pass down to Nate, and Nate with the great read off of that pass.
Yeah, Earth off the backboard here. That was a great way to confuse Burn in the net there. And Nate was just like, okay, you're going to confuse him. I got the shot for you.
Excellent read from the teammates there. Earth now sending that all the way to the orange half. Obi-Wan has it, tries to flick it past, but not getting the touch that he wants. Nate pops that up, leaves it for Monster Buck, who's going to try to get a touch on it. Fireworks gets a nice bicycle kick to get that save. Let's Excuse me, I need to drink a little bit of water here. Earth now has it popped up. Nate's over there for it, but Burn clears it out. Earth puts it right back over the center. Fireworks is up for it, misses. Obi-Wan needs to come up for this, doesn't get up there in time, so Nate takes control of the ball. Burn now trying to get his way to the ball, just streaking downfield, uses all of his boost, tries to get it underneath Monster Buck, but does not work. Obi-Wan takes the ball off of Earth now. Earth is going to put this up on the wall. Nate was trying to pre-jump that, but just kind of messed up his jump a little bit there. Monster Buck with a quick shot on net, but puts it wide. Obi-Wan almost got demoed there. Nate gets a nice 50-50. Takes it off of him. Burn whiffs there. Monster Buck just needs to get a shot on net. Nate trying to keep Fireworks away from the ball. Doesn't work. Earth and Obi-Wan get a bit of a 50-50 in the corner. Earth takes control, tries to dribble it around, but couldn't get it on top of his car. Monster Buck will take it though. Backflips. The Huns really don't need to score here. They just need to keep the ball away from the Otters. And they will take this game 3-1 in the first match. And there you have it. Time expires and the Huns take the first match.
Dig in the hat though. That's pretty lit.
That is pretty nice. So, what are your thoughts so far, Rex? I mean, it seems like the Otters, they had the offensive pressure, but then the Huns just kind of started popping off.
I think a lot of it is they don't trust each other. You know, when Burn was going for that solo play up the field where he blew all of his boost, his teammates were both back in net. They have to keep that aggression. They have to trust Burn. You know, they got to feel the burn.
They gotta feel the burn.
You know, if Obi-Wan, you know, wants the Force to be with his buddy, he's got to back him up. Huns, I mean, they're doing great. They got some great offensive pressure. They're scoring when it counts. You know, they get it right in front of the net. Nate gets it in there, no problem. You know, we got a rotation here on Nate, almost a rotation on Monster, but like everyone participated on the Huns here, and you know, we need to see a little bit more from the Otters, teamwork wise. So.
Also, I just noticed Nate was the only one in that match to get a cycle.
Yeah. Is it called a cycle or rotation?
I believe it's called a cycle.
But anyway, he had a stat and everything. Man is participating. He came to play. So.
I mean, he was the one that got the 2 goals, so he's basically just telling his teammates to pass the ball here. Everybody just needs to get on the field now. And finally, there we go. Everybody was a little slow to get on, but we're in there in the end.
It's all right. No dig on console. They just load slower, man. They're getting those tips from the loading screen.
Yeah, right? Oh, okay. So right off the bat, Nate getting a quick goal off the kickoff here.
Yeah, Nate sends it towards the net and says to Obi-Wan, this is not the ball you're looking for. Goes right over him and into the net. Great kickoff goal.
All right, so 5 seconds in, and we already have a Huns goal. Obi-Wan just trying to get something going here, pinches it with Earth. Monster Buck passes that back out. Somebody needs to come up from the Otters, but Fireworks is a little too slow to the ball, so Earth is able to clear that all the way out. Earth with a pass to Nate. Nate whiffs. Monster Buck has control. Nate takes the ball from him after the nice pass. Monster Buck pinches that against the wall. Burn's going to come up for this now. Finally gets it cleared out, but it's right back into their half again as Earth just rotates in and gets the ball back into their half. Nate with a quick touch. Doesn't get anything going there. Earth Arc with a shot. Whew.
This is... 90. Yeah, that was... I mean, Nate almost had the double touch there, but Earth went in there for the cleanup. And even if Earth wasn't there, you had Monster Buck. Everyone on this team is trusting the other one to go for it. I mean, not Monster because he was jumping for it, but you know, they're up. They know they have the momentum, so they're making use of it.
Monster Buck now getting a touch off of there. Fireworks. Getting a little confused because it's Go Fireworks and Obi-Wan, so I lost track of where everybody was for a second there.
Oh, that's a shot.
It's off the backboard there. Burn's gonna clear this out. Doesn't really do anything with it. Just lets the Huns come up. Now Burn's gonna get a quick demo, but unable to get touch on the ball. Earth just sends that all the way back into the orange half. Obi-Wan trying to get a touch on it. Pinches it, but not really what he wanted. There's a quick shot, but Burn was able to clear it out. Monster Buck and Nate double committing there, kind of getting connected. Monster Buck misses his touch there. Earth to Monster Buck. Back to Earth. Earth puts a shot on net. Finally, somebody from the Otters comes around to clear that ball out.
We need to see a little more pressure from the Otters here. They need to be a little more aggressive. They're just waiting. They're giving us so much time.
Defense also a little lackluster from the Otters, and immediately the Huns just taking advantage of the space that they're being given. Earth with a shot right up to the backboard, and Monster Bug just comes in for the quick shot.
Yeah, normally, I mean, Obi-Wan, he drove forward, was like, oh, I can't hit this. That's when fireworks goes. That's when you got to trust that, you know, your teammate's there for you. But he misses, and it just goes right in, taking advantage of. There's another opportunity right here. Whew. Close.
Very close indeed. 3-0 in this match now. Otters just kind of struggling to get anything going here, giving the Huns way too much space. And as I say that, it looked like Nate, I think, got a touch on that. Nate confuses the defense going for a demo, and Earth is able to just put that ball right into the back of the net again.
Yep, this is just that momentum, you know? If you are on the back foot, you tend to stay on the back foot unless something crazy happens and you score a goal. But they're up 4. They're feeling good. They're just going for everything now.
Otters just struggling to get anything going here. Not even getting a shot on net yet. The only one with a stat on the board is Fireworks, who has 1 save on the board. So they need to change something, because what they're doing right now is not working.
Yeah, I know Byrne made finals last season, but he needs to step up here. Looking like that finals player, you know?
Earth with a pinch right across the middle. Nate with a shot. It's off the post, and then Monster Buck follows it up quickly, and now we're 5-0.
Yeah, this is just a simple, great pass out the backboard, confusing the defense. Everyone just kind of is like, where's that ball going? And then, you know, score. Yeah, it's just taking advantage of every single mistake the Otters are making right now.
The Otters have got to do something. The Huns are just walking all over them. Once again, giving them way too much space. Earth puts a quick shot on net. Just going to watch for the drop and puts another one in the back of the net.
That's what Earth was saying with those aerials, man. They're like 10 feet above the Otters at like all times almost, it seems. Like they're thinking in the air, they're hitting stuff. It's going way over the Otters' heads. Oh, just a fake kickoff here.
Briefly missed that while I was taking a drink of my water. Remember, kids, hydrate or dihydrate.
Yeah, don't be thirsty.
Definitely not. Fireworks just spinning around there, not really sure what he was doing. Earth puts a shot onto the post. Burns gonna be able to clear this out easily. Monster Bug's there for the read though. Nate was gonna do something with it. Just kind of flails around. Nate gets a pinch off the wall. Obi-Wan barely gets a touch on that. But Fireworks needed to come out and do something with the ball there. Ooh. Nate with a shot off the crossbar, and then Earth follows it right up, and we are 7-0, everybody.
Just 1 goal for the Otters, and we can get a Brazil, friends. We may see it on stream.
That depends if the Huns want to let them do it.
Yeah, they may go for the meme, but I think, I mean, the Huns, they're just, those power hits, the Otters have no answer for.
Doesn't look like they're going to go for the Brazil at all. Monster Buck was going for a shot there, misses it.
Oh
Earth
my
with the nice pitch off the wall, and then gets the read.
That was clean. That was clean, man. Beautiful touch. And way to be there for the second one. Nate was also there, and that's great teamwork, but Nate was like this, or Earth was like, this is my goal. I'm the star of this game, man.
Obi-Wan had no idea what to do on that shot. You just saw it get pitched past him, and you could kind of see the look on his face, despite the fact that it's just a car. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah, the Otters look pretty lost, unfortunately, because, I mean, they were looking strong in the beginning of Game 1. They just seems to all be falling apart right now.
What is that pitch? That was almost a shot on net.
Yeah, I think the Huns are just trying to go with stat padding at this moment in time. Starting to look like Crike over here.
Yeah, I mean, you can only have one Crike, but apparently everybody wants to just get these stats going. And, you know, this is just absolute destruction. And once again, might I add, Nate's the only one with a cycle.
Yeah, Nate's looking like the real team player this game. Oh, with a shot there.
And it's back to the garage.
Nate is definitely the player to watch these next couple of games.
Yes, Crike, you are getting roasted.
Yep.
When are you not, to be honest?
Crike is the celebrity of RSC.
All right, so Earth putting the team on his back, picking up 5 goals. And then Nate coming in with 4 assists. And good lord, Monster Buck with 2 saves, Nate with 1. All Earth needed to do was get a save, but there was no reason for him to be. I mean, he was up front the whole entire time, just scoring back to back to back.
All right, let me defend that statement real quick. I mean celebrity as in like Charlie Sheen, like Tiger's Blood stuff, you know. Not really like, oh my God, you know, it's, you know, Robert Downey Jr. or anything. It's, you know, it's Charlie Sheen. Anyway.
Very true, Turb. You can't get saves when there are barely any shots on net. I mean, the Otters only got 3 shots on net that entire game, so I mean,
yeah, but all of them were saved.
I know, but 3 to 11. You see that shot differential? Like, good lord.
That's that offensive power that Earth was telling us about, or telling me about in the interview. They're making use of it, man. He
Absolutely.
is popping off, yeah, be more. And I mean, he may have been the star of that game, but I really think that the unsung hero was Nate. Nate is really looking like a good player this series. He's had two cycles or whatever the heck they're called.
Yes, 2 cycles in this series alone.
Yeah, so I mean, that's a player that I like. One that's doing everything, triple threat. You know.
Someone that's just around the field being that solid, like basically being that solid third player, just getting around all the stats.
Yep. And I mean that looks good for, I mean, if next season, if he stays or if he goes, you know, may get moved up. You know, these are the games, these are the players we like to see.
Absolutely, because you never know when what's going to happen when watching amateur. Yes. Yes, it might say that, you know, they're in the amateur division, but as the season progresses, we have no idea how good everybody's going to get.
Yeah, I mean, there's been like people who are like champ 3 in lower divisions than major, so who knows, man? Maybe somebody gets really, really good real fast. Earth's looking really great so far.
All right, start of the match here. Ball just kind of floating around in the Otter side. Burn now has control of it, needs to get it past 1, actually pinches it. Somebody needs to come up and finish it, and there we go. Otters finally getting some offensive pressure, and Obi-Wan putting a shot into the back of the net.
Yeah, that's just Obi-Wan being ready for that play. That's the trust that Burn was telling us about. You know, they really need to keep that up. You know, he followed that play the whole way, trusting that Burn was going to get that ball to him, and it ended up getting to him. It was a goal. So.
Earth has control of the ball now, actually wins a 50 off the wall. Fireworks is going to get up for it. Trying to clear it out, has no boost. Ball gets back onto their backboard. Not sure what's going on here. That's a shot directly on net. That turquoise orange, so I'm just going to call him turquoise because that'll be a lot easier for me. Turquoise orange. Excuse me, I misspoke.
That goal was pretty much just a lack of faith in the net there that his buddy had it. He jumped up and left the net wide open. So
Fireworks needs to come up, came up a little too late. Nate had a shot right off the post there. Burn needs to get turned for this, or at least do something with it. Finally, Fireworks comes up and helps his teammate out. Gets a nice touch over one, gets a pass two.
Fireworks with the
finish it, and he dunks Turquoise.
What a madman. This man, Fireworks, popping off.
Excellent read from Fireworks there to get that shot back to the net. Yes, Turb. This is what happens when you rotate ball side.
Yeah, and that'll get you, but you know, it is amateur, so let's not, you know, we can't judge them as though they were GC. You can judge me because I actually have the title, I paid for it, so.
Trust me, I judged you the whole entire time you were playing on your stream.
Yeah, man. That shit. French. I didn't say a bad word. Anyway, back into the game here, Mr. Play-by-Play.
Alright, so Huns now have control of the ball, just need to put a ball into the net. Nate and Earth just passing the ball back and forth across the side of the field, trying to get the Otters to use all their boost. Burn now has control of it, gets to pass one, gets to pass Nate. Pinches it with Turquoise, needs to get on the ball, but just leaves Earth to it. Earth whiffs here. Nate's gonna have to clean it up for him. Obi-Wan gets a touch on it. Burns up for it, gets another touch off the wall. Nate getting a bad touch, but Earth is there to clean it up for him. Fireworks really shouldn't have jumped there, but it worked out. Obi-Wan was back. A little bit of a bump there on Obi-Wan. Somebody needs to come up, and Fireworks with a nice save.
Yeah, the Otters are starting to rotate a lot better. As soon as that went in the corner, Burn went far post, and then Fireworks got right behind him so Burn could push up. That was a great defensive play.
Absolutely. Ball all the way back on the Otters half. Burn misses the ball there. Somebody needs to come up, double commit, and a demo, and Earth Arc just pop it off again.
Man, I caster cursed them. Look at that. I just got done saying what a good defensive play they were making, and then... Man, I gotta stop talking sometimes.
Curse of the commentator. It happens. Oh, wow. Nice kickoff there from Nate. Burns going to send that all the way into the Huns half. Not a shot on net, though. Burns going to try to get another touch on it. Pops it not the way he wanted. Earthar's going to try to take this. Misses on the wall, though.
No, they left
Nobody from the Otters is up, and the Huns also left it. Turquoise gets a nice booming clear. Burns there for it, but doesn't get the touch he wanted. Nate wins a 50-50, puts it off to the side. Can Turquoise do anything with it? No. Burn now has it. Just kind of waiting around. Flicks it past two. Obi-Wan with a nice demo. Good cleanup from Earth Arc there. Fireworks coming up. Little too late as Nate will clear that all the way back to the other half. Goes up for it. Nobody there for it. And what a touch from Nate.
That was a great shot, man. He was ready for that the whole time. He had the whole play in his mind. But real quick, Turb, the Earth is already tilted on an axis. That's how seasons happen. But
oh my god. Enough
Anyway.
with your science lessons here. This is Rocket League, dang it. Obi-Wan with a nice shot off the backboard. Can he get another touch on it? No. Fireworks comes in, passes it right to Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan trying to pass it to Burn. Nobody's there, though. Burn finally comes up, but Earth Arc puts it underneath him. Earth Arc and Obi-Wan pinching it off the wall there. Turquoise is trying to do something with it, misses. Nate puts it on the wall now. Trying to get another touch, but just ends up bumping Obi-Wan and slows him down. Earth Arc backflips there. Turquoise is going to send that all the way up. A little bit of a heavy push there from every single player.
oh my goodness.
What a save for Fireworks. Turquoise almost getting a nice shot there. Obi-Wan finally comes up, pitches it all the way to the other side. Turquoise right to Burn. Burn puts it over the top. Fireworks needs to come and do something. He misses off the post. Burn's still there, keeping the pressure on. They just need one goal. There's 50 seconds to go. Everybody backs up there. Nate finally clears it out. Fireworks gets a touch towards the middle. Nobody's there for it. Nate's there. Puts a shot on net. Obi-Wan sends it back. There are two players up. Only one to beat, but Turquoise is able to get there in time. Burn going up a little late there. Misses the ball. Nate flying in. Gets bumped by Obi-Wan. Fireworks is there to clear it, but Nate's there again. Puts the shot back towards the net. Burn clears that all the way out. right to Turquoise, who doesn't get the touch that he wanted. That's just floating up the air now. Obi-Wan with a shot. Burn with a nice demo, but the shot was off target. Otters getting a little desperate here. Shot flying overhead again. Obi-Wan unable to get the touch. Can they do something? No, everybody was too far up, and the Huns gearing up for the sweep.
Yeah, I mean, the Huns are just making better passing plays and better plays overall. The Otters, they look good, and then they just throw all that looking good out the window and double commit. They need to communicate more about who's going for the ball. Huns, like I've seen them call the other person off before during this game. Like Nate and Earth are like, they're on the same page about how this game's going.
Mm-hmm.
So I think especially like Burn, he needs to be a little bit more confident in his touches. I see him backing up a lot before he goes for the ball, but if he just doesn't do that little back up and thinking about where it's going, I guarantee you there's like 5 goals that he could have scored.
All right, now going into game 4 here. We ran a little long just because that game 2 was an absolute destruction from the Huns with 8 goals. So running a little long. We do have another match that we're going to be streaming tonight. Other teams are just kind of waiting in the wings as we get this game 4 started. Kickoff here goes right over to the Huns side. Monsterbuck gets a touch on it. Burn puts a shot on net, but Monsterbuck is able to get the read. Burn loses the 50 there, sending it all the way back to their half. Obi-Wan finally coming up, gets a touch on the ball. Monsterbuck sitting there waiting for it, flicks it to the middle. Fireworks clears it out. Just needs to get a touch to the middle. Overcommits on the ball just a little bit. Burn just waiting for the ball now. Pops it onto the wall. Not sure what touch that was coming out of Turquoise, and I just noticed that Earth has actually been subbed out for this game. So we've got Monsterbuck, Nate, and Turquoise on the field.
Yeah, after that big 8-goal game, Earth was like, yeah, I need to take a minute, take a breather. You know, his backpack was a little bit too heavy.
It happens sometimes.
I mean, Nate's doing it.
Ooh, that's bad. Turquoise has the net just to Burn. Burn manages to clear it out. Nate wants to get a touch off it. 2 whiffs from the Huns. Burn unable to put the shot on net, though. Monsterbuck just kind of waiting. Ooh, nice 50 there from Obi-Wan. Monsterbuck and Turquoise are both on the ball now. Burn beats 2 defenders, just needs to get past 1. Tries to pass it to the middle, but nobody was there for it. Obi-Wan taking his sweet time to get to the ball. Nate gets a shot off the post. Burn
to
over to Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan misses.
Oh.
Nate with a quick shot. Can he finish it? He does, and Nate does it all by himself, sending it all the way to the Otters' half, and just finishing the shot with a nice read off the wall.
Yeah, Nate just knows where that's going to come off the backboard and how fast it's going to come off, and so he's shooting at the net every single time.
Turquoise just kind of sitting around waiting. Obi-Wan is actually all the way up for it, but he had no teammates up with him. I'm noticing a lot of the time when there's an offensive pressure coming from one player, somebody on the Otters just rotates back, leaves them all by themselves. Burn was just kind of sitting there waiting for somebody to come help him. Fireworks finally came up, but it's too little too late. Now the Huns have possession of it again, and Turquoise with a nice flick, but unable to do anything with it. Monster puts that up on the backboard. Can Nick get a redirect? He doesn't, but Monsterbuck finishes it himself with a solo play.
Yeah, it's just another great backboard play. Sorry, I was distracted. There is a spider in my room somewhere, and it disappeared, so now I have to live in fear for the rest of time.
Oh, gotta burn the house. It's the only way it works.
Anyway, that was just a good backboard read. Great passing play from the Huns here.
Obi-Wan almost got a solo play of himself right there, but Quick clear from the Huns. Burn gets a powerful shot onto the post, but not able to get the touch he wanted as Nate was there for it. Open net now. Turquoise is able to clear it out. Obi-Wan really needed to turn for that. Didn't have the boost, went boost over ball. Because that's the way you play, because that's the only way you have to play this game, even up in champ. It's boost over ball, always. Rex, you can confirm.
Yeah, man, that's burned me several times, actually. I mean, not burned. I've gotten a lot of boost from it. Specifically, like 34, because that's what you get on the kickoff after you're scored on.
Pretty much.
Oh my god, an almost insane pass read there. Whew.
Fireworks.
You first.
This is what happens. Anyway, Fireworks had 0 boost there, was trying to get it clear, but Huns are just kind of playing with it right now. Like, they really don't need to score again if they don't want to, but they could just keep this pressure on to the Otters because the Otters just give it. Oh my god.
It's all about them stats, baby. Monster Buck's like, I gotta get my numbers up, man. The upper 90, that's a hard shot to save no matter what rank you are. Unless you're maybe adverse or something.
Listen, we don't talk about adverse. He's a singularity.
That's what I said. Unless he's the exception.
Man, so Nate getting the ball. Oh my god, what a touch from Nate, but Obi-Wan was able to get the read and cleared the ball out, but Monster Buck was there for it and puts another shot on net. Monster Buck popping off.
Hat trick.
Hat trick.
Dude is on fire this game. Everyone, I mean, I've yet to see a Huns player do absolutely nothing all game. You know?
Every single
one.
Turquoise at 62 points.
He had 62 points, but, you know, he popped off last game, man. Each player here is, you know, definitely able to play and carry.
After a little bit of a miscommunication in the net there, all 3 Huns players were just kind of there, sitting around, and finally, Burn gets a pass up to the backboard, drops it down for Kenobi. Kenobi gets a nice shot.
Yeah, that's passing plays that we needed like 2 games ago, but at least they're coming now. Better late than never.
Absolutely. I mean, 3 goals in 40 seconds make that 4. Nope, never mind. 3 goals in 40 seconds isn't impossible. There's a wide open net here. All Burn has to do is put it into the net, and that he does. All right, 2 goals in 30 seconds. Can they do it to prevent the sweep?
Burn reliving the glory of the finals, trying to, you know, at least get something back. Trying to remind us why he made it there in the first place.
Right as I say that, Nate almost getting a kickoff goal. Actually does get a kickoff goal. It almost looks like Burn just kind of gave up. I don't know what happened there.
Burn missed the boost and then backed up for the boost and then got the boost and now has 34 boosts.
Man, oh man. 5-2. It looks like the sweep is going to happen because Obi-Wan there for a nice read off of Nate's touch, but not able to get the touch that he wanted. Gets a pass down to the center, nobody there for it though. Turquoise now has control of it. Gonna try to pass this to a teammate possibly. Obi-Wan gets a nice demo actually. Nate almost getting a good read, but unable to do anything with it. Buck puts that back on the wall. Fireworks clears it out, and there you have it, folks. The Huns with the 4-0 sweep.
You know, I think that despite Otters being swept, I do see sparks of like, hey, we could be really good. You know, Burn, when he's awake, can score goals on goals. He can make passes. It's just these guys have to trust each other. I've seen plenty of plays where they get it right in front of the net, but the other person is just waiting and doesn't trust that it's going to get to them. You know, so it's just that is going to burn you. I mean, excuse the pun. That's just going to, you know, make it more difficult for your team if you don't have that trust. Huns were on top of that. They knew where the other person was. They knew, hey, they're going to put it in front of the net for me. I may not score it, but at least I can create more pressure, you know? And that's the kind of trust that won them this series 4-0 every single time. They were on top of each other. Everybody knew if it was in front of the net, we got to go, you know? So
All right. So with that match over, we are going to now get set up for our second match. I believe it is a what is the second match? Is it
it is
Prospect or
Prospect. It is the Ravagers versus the Squalls.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and get that all set up for you guys. So please bear with us.
Let me get my interview notes real quick. I see we are in the game now. So I think I'm going to start doing the interviews. For JR was, or vote for JR, and we're going to call him JR for this series. They have two people with the name, with Baker in their name, but if I remember, he just gave us a name thing here. So
Yes, Baker Boy is going to be Baker, and Flip Baker is going to be Flip.
Okay, cool. And then Lazario, which is sweet. They said that an interesting fact about JR is he owns a collection of bonsai trees. He's been training a Japanese ficus for 8 years. I didn't know you could train a tree, but if he can say sit and it sits, that'd be cool. I would love to pay money to see that.
Do you want to pay money to see?
I would pay money to see a tree sit, or do like play dead. I mean, we're already doing that to the environment, but you know, like for fun. That's not like we're killing the environment on purpose. Anyway, Laz, his favorite candy is blow pop. That's kind of cool. I love blow pops. That's some serious nostalgia hitting me right now. Baker, he builds Navy ships. That's pretty cool. Those things are
he works the
huge.
shipyard, huh?
Yeah,
nice,
those
nice,
things are
nice.
crazy huge. It takes a lot of engineering, a lot of time. So shout out to him. Shout out to the U.S. Navy. Shout out to any Navy, honestly. Flip, he's part of the cheer and stunt team in his high school. So I am awful at cheer and stunts. Just thinking about anyone doing stunts gives me heartburn. Oh, we're in game.
Yes, we are. All right, so here we go, everybody. Ravagers versus the Squalls. Laz gets a pass from Flip. Flip unable to do anything with that, though. Italiu trying to get a touch off of it, misses. Laz comes up. Green Sleeves is there for actually backflips, feels backflip man. Goose is able to clear that out. JR puts that against the wall, needs somebody to come up. Italiu's there for it. Flip comes up for it. Wins the 50-50, but nothing happens with it. JR comes up again, puts it on the backboard. Italiu's up, gets a save. Flip coming up for it. JR gets a nice demo, but nobody able to do anything with it right now. Italiu, 50-50s with JR, goes in front of his net. Flip just needs to put it on, and Flip able to get the first goal of the match.
That is some crazy offensive pressure here from the Ravagers. They are on top of it every single time. Squalls cannot get it out of their half of the field.
Not for a lack of trying. Italiu was there for basically every single save, but it just couldn't get cleared out. Greensleeves trying to pass that to the center, but Laz is able to get there before him. Italiu puts a pass over to Greensleeves, but Greensleeves was coming out. Goose gets a touch on it. Laz clears it out. Right to Greensleeves. Greensleeves going to put that on the wall. trying to pass it center, but 50-50s was Flip, and it goes behind him. Flip now has it on target, but Goose is able to get the read. Talu trying to do something with it, gets a touch. Gonna follow this back up. Yes, he is. 50s with JR. JR wins the 50. Flip wins the 50-50 there, almost gets a shot on net, but Greensleeves is there for it. Talu and Goose both jumping for the ball there, both of them whiffed. Flip wins the 50-50, gets a Talu. Green is there for it. Gets another 50-50, goes across his own net, a little bit dangerous. Talu finally gets that on the wall. Laz is able to clear it out. Talu once again up for it, trying to do something with it. Pitches it with the other player there. Goose gets a touch back down and unable to get anything going as Flip just shuts it down. Goose back over to Talu, back over to the middle. JR comes up for the read. Laz is there for it. Greensleeves is able to shut it down. Greensleeves puts it across his own net. Laz with an unfortunate touch as his teammate was coming up for it. And we have a Rule 1, everybody.
What a save there. Holy cow, Flip. That was insane. I mean, it was a crazy shot, but that was such a hard save. So props to him on that one. Wow, they're respecting that Rule 1. Shout out, plus rep everybody in this game right now for not interrupting it too.
Yes, please do not break the Rule 1. That's an open net now though, and Talu puts it in the net and finally ties it up.
Yeah, that's just, I mean, it basically turns into 2v2 there, which is just monkey. So, you know what? Not really much you could say about that one. That one's just one less player per team, and so one less person on defense.
Yep. And if you're a decent enough twos player, those Rule 1 situations won't really bother you.
Definitely.
Ravagers had possession of the ball there. Lost possession as Goose takes it up on the wall. Actually gets that past another defender, but Flip is there for the middle read. Talu's up for it, trying to do something with it. Drops it right to JR. Greensleeves avoids a demo, drops it right to Flip, and Flip is able to put another shot into the net.
Yeah, that's just that's good play by Flip for reading this pass. I mean, well, it wasn't really a pass. That's kind of toxic saying that, but he just read the touch and sent it. You know, no one was ready for that net. Goose was still trying to get back. So that's that offense transition that Talu was telling me about. Or JR, I'm sorry. Wrong team.
Oh my, nice shot from Talu, but Flip is able to get there for it. Talu trying to get another touch on it. Laz is able to clear it out. JR with a wide open net all the way down the field.
And it seems like both for JR, like they're just catching them on their rotations back, which, I mean, they should just have somebody back ready for that, you know?
Always got to have at least somebody floating around in the midfield, because you got to have that third man there, because you don't want to have everybody push too far upfield. Greensleeves actually fakes somebody on the wall, but Flip is able to get the clear. Goose gonna try to do something with this. Flip reads him all the way, just dunks the ball down. JR gets a touch to the middle. Greensleeves with a shot on net. Flip unable to get to it, and Greensleeves gets an amazing shot.
Yeah, that's just a case of being a little bit too far up on Flip Baker's part. Greensleeves taking advantage of that by just sending that all the way, yeeting that into their net.
The absolute yeet. Laz and Greensleeves there on the kickoff. Flip with a nice read. Can he get another touch on it? Unfortunately, no. Laz is there for it. Can't get the touch. Ball just kind of floating around. JR takes control. JR waiting to do something with it. Loses the 50-50, gets bumped by Goose. Talu's going to take it now. Trying to do something with it. Flip misses off the wall. Talu with a nice pass to Greensleeves, and Laz with the nice save.
Fortunately, couldn't finish it there. That was looking like a great play too. Talu even got a wave dash to try and get that center for him.
Flip Baker misses there. Laz has to come up and try to clean this up. Greensleeves is going to pass that to the center. Flips on the wall. Italia trying to get something going. Grace leaves the pass to Goose. Goose unable to do anything with it, and the ball drops down.
Yeah, that was their scoring chance, and they blew it, unfortunately. I think Goose was just not really ready for that to be so hard across the net there, but close game regardless. This is looking like a great team.
So from what I hear, or at least from what I read in the chat, Squalls came into this match with an 8-0 record.
Oh my gosh.
So the Ravagers are actually the first team to take a game off of them, and I believe the Squalls are going to be making a sub.
I think they're subbing in Gorilla Cream, the one and only. This man is apparently, every time he scores, he yells, "It's Gorilla time." So in chat, if we see Gorilla score, just, can I get a Gorilla time in the chat?
Oh, I was actually watching the stream where I saw Gorilla Cream playing.
Yeah. So, oh, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, the cream of the crop of gorillas.
Oh man, this will be exciting to watch. Let's see how this sub plays out for them.
Yeah, hopefully they make something of this. Is this game 2?
Yes. This is game 2.
Okay.
That was only the
All
first match that we had played.
Wow, it felt like 2 games, man. Anyway, let's get into it. Make sure all eyes on Gorilla Cream here. See what he can do for his team. He was really popping off in the preseason, so we should hopefully see him keep that same energy here.
Immediately, Gorilla Cream gets a nice pass to Italia. Italia unable to finish the shot, though.
Truly unfortunate.
Gorilla Cream gets bumped on the wall there. Italia trying to do something with it. Laz is able to clear it out. Goose has it on the wall. Back flips. Gorilla Cream going to come out for this. What was that touch? I'm not sure what happened there.
I think he wanted to just kind of roll it up the wall harder or send it up the field harder, but it just kind of tired it, kept it where it was.
Alrighty, well, Italia and Goose had a nice passing play developing there, but nothing came of it. Gorilla Cream is up. It's a shot on net, and Gorilla Cream.
Gorilla Cream it's Gorilla time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a Gorilla time in the chat if we could.
Good lord. Gorilla Cream is here, and he is ready to play, folks.
Showing us it is the planet of the apes. For you at home, be prepared. He is coming.
Gorilla Cream actually gets faked by Baker there. Gorilla Cream had it. Laz gets a touch, not really the touch that he wanted. Gorilla Cream low on boost, waiting for somebody to come up. Italia comes up for it. Italia whiffs there. Goose gets a nice shot on net. Vote JR with the nice save there. Italia trying to do something with it. Gorilla Cream misses. JR just needs to do something with it now. Italia with the nice bump gets JR all the way out of there.
An air dribble from Italia there to get it out of his half. Ooh, spicy.
Spicy indeed. Gorilla Cream has possession of the ball now. Unable to do anything with it. Laz clears it past him. Italia misses there. Goose has it on the wall. Baker misses. Goose with a pass to the center. Is Gorilla Cream or Italia there? Italia gets a touch on it, but unable to do anything with it. Gorilla Cream passes that back over to Goose. Goose didn't have the boost, it seemed like. Finally comes up. Italia with a shot all the way over Baker. Laz is there in the net by himself. Gets the nice save. Italia puts that back towards Laz. JR now has it. Drops it down to Baker. Baker has control. Trying to take it up the wall. 50s with Italia. Goes his way. Gorilla Cream now has possession. Passes that out, but Laz is there for it. Puts it right to Goose. Goose clears that out. Bounces it off the wall. Baker able to get up for it. Clears it out. Low on boost now, just needs to get it past one more defender, unable to do anything with it. Gorilla Creep's just going to take it. Baker steals their boost, picks up the 100.
Yeah, Gorilla Cream really just knows how to stuff in his own end, keeping it from the other team. Nice shot.
Italiu puts a shot on net, and what a shot from Italiu coming off of the wall.
I feel like we're pronouncing his name wrong. Italiolu? Italiolu? If there's like an L there, we're forgetting that L. Is it the Italian cream, baby? That's in the chat there.
Italian cream. I mean, I could be pronouncing his name wrong. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it.
Dude made it hard on purpose.
Probably. That's what everybody does. I mean, he literally had to change his name because somebody kept pronouncing it wrong.
Oh, man. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a save.
Nice save from Italialu. I believe that's how you say it now. Now that I'm catching myself.
I didn't want to just get it wrong the entire series, you know, I'd feel bad.
No, it's fine. My very first stream, I got someone's name wrong the entire time.
How's that? I believe that's Heat, yeah? He's now Heat.
No, that was not me.
Oh, okay.
I believe that was Trippin' Italialu. Ugh, that's gonna be. I'm gonna stumble over that.
We'll just say Italia.
Italia? Yeah, I can work with that.
So, just a little bit easier. That way we don't have to do some, like,
Tongue twisters.
mouth gymnastics.
Mouth gymnastics. That's not a way to phrase it, but okay. Gorilla Cream gets a shot over to the middle there. Laz is not able to do anything with it. Gets a shot on from Goose, and Goose able to put it in the back of the net, and suddenly Squalls are just popping off.
Yeah, that's that Goose Cream combo there. We got the Italian cream and then the Goose Cream. I feel wrong saying that all the time, but it's so funny, I can't. Ceiling shot here from Gorilla. Whew, close.
Very close, and then Baker almost reading that with his own, a ceiling shot of his own. Finally, Italia getting that cleared out, but nothing to do here. Gorilla puts that all the way back into the Ravagers half. JR taking it up on the ceiling, going for a ceiling shot of his own. Can he do anything with it? No. Baker almost looked like he had no trust in JR there. Actually came up. Now Gorilla putting that back in. Ooh, very close there. Baker almost got something going there. Gorilla Cream getting another shot. Ooh, very close for the 0-second goal. Squalls are going to take this game, and we have a tie series.
It seems as though Gorilla was a good idea to sub. Oh,
Gotcha.
all right. Yeah, we can do that. So we're swapping to West. In the meantime, we shall focus on the I believe the Squalls here. What they were saying is that the chemistry for their team really clicked instantly. So and we're noticing it in this game. As soon as Gorilla got in, it was, you know, it's Gorilla time. Basically, the man is just killing it. Up 3-0, first game he gets in. So
Absolutely. So I wonder if we're going to be seeing a change to form here for the teams, because with the addition of Gorilla Cream in the match now, the Squalls have just become a completely different team.
yeah, definitely. It seems as though they're now playing faster. They're sending the ball away from their half way more. You know what? I wonder if the Ravagers are going to sub somebody, or if they're just going to keep playing with the same team. They may do a Baker and Baker swap here. Like they could swap out Baker for Baker, or they could put both Bakers in, see if they can whip up something good in the kitchen. You know, score some goals.
I wonder if they have thought of that. The fact that they have two people named Baker, I wonder if their combo has something to do with like kitchen related.
I don't know, man. But if they put both Bakers in, maybe that team got some cake.
Yes, it did, because Gorilla, Cream, and Goose are in here, but
Greensleeves is here as well.
yeah, like everybody's in here, so. Oh, it seems like we're all good. Yeah, everybody's in here now. We're good.
Yeah, go away. I love you.
Don't tell the streamer what to do. He could easily just kick us.
He could. Very much could.
Or he could mute us, and we don't want that.
Nope. But that wouldn't make for a fun game.
Not really. Anyway,
Just
so,
watch random people play.
speaking of, they must have heard us because they have both the bakers in now.
Oh yes, dude. Let's see what they whip up. I'm looking for some cupcakes, some cookies.
All right, fresh kickoff here. Gorilla, oh my goodness, Gorilla Cream with the amazing kickoff there. Almost gets a shot, but nothing happening there. Goose puts a shot on net right into the upper 90, and what a shot from Goose.
Yeah, that was BEA beautiful. This Goose did not die in Top Gun. This man is definitely living to score on the Ravagers.
No, honestly, the fact that he has that name, I'm surprised he's not wearing a halo.
Oof, man. Oh, too soon. Gorilla Cream off the backboard here. Oh,
Oh my goodness! Squalls, what happened? What did you talk about?
I don't know, man. They're channeling their inner gorilla. All of them are just monkeying in a good way.
And I did notice that Italia is actually not playing right now.
Yeah, they subbed in Greensleeves, which, I mean, hey, it seems to be working. So, I mean, really, it worked last time having Italia. So, I don't know why they needed to sub him in, but I mean, if it's working with Greensleeves as well, why not, right? Have that diversity. Uh-oh.
A little bit of a miscommunication there between Goose and Gorilla just carried that all by himself, and oh my goodness.
It's gorilla time, ladies and gentlemen.
You hate to see it happen, because that is actually an own goal, because there's no reason they shouldn't have saved that.
Yeah, I think that Gorilla, his presence just gives like a negative 1% save chance. So actually it turns into an own goal because it's a negative 1. So
Right. Baker trying to do something with it. Greensleeves has control of the ball, passes it over to Gorilla. Gorilla is going to do something with it. Oh my goodness, can he do it again? He cannot. Baker with a nice save. Greensleeves got a shot on target there. Laz was there for the clear. Baker flip. My apologies, up for it. Gorilla Cream gets a bicycle save. Greensleeves now with the epic save. Gorilla Cream up for it. Tries to get past one. Unable to do it. Goose passes that up to Gorilla Cream. Gorilla Cream right back to him. Goose tried to pass it again. Can he get something going? No. Pitches it with Laz. Gorilla fakes one. Only have to beat one more defender.
oh,
Dribbles
it's
past the entire defense and just puts another shot into the net.
It is gorilla time. Can I get a gorilla time in the chat, ladies and gentlemen?
Man, I see why the Squalls were ready to make this sub. I guess they were just kind of feeling it out the first game and then decided, all right, time to bring in the gorilla. And it is now gorilla time.
Yeah, he is popping off, man. He is everywhere on the field, it seems. He is making plays. He is killing these Baker boys. They can't cook up
Green
enough.
sleeves, no.
Yeah, that's an oof. Still up 3 though. Baker boy gets it in the green sleeves. Green sleeves unfortunately sent that into his own net. Can't ever be too safe, especially even when you're so far up.
I swear to God, if they're trying to set up for a Brazil, I'm going to be very upset with them.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I mean, if they hit the Brazil, they're the meme dream team, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, everybody's out of net there. Gorilla able to come back in time. Laz now has control, has no boost. Goose clearing that out. Gorilla Cream trying to get a touch. Doesn't work. Laz sends that all the way back in.
Oh my gosh, is that open?
Off the post, open net. Baker unable to do anything with it, but Flip comes in and cleans it up.
It's alright, they just wanted to get the assist points. That's alright. You know? Laz to Baker, or Baker to Baker. So, you know what? This
Finally
is a
whip
comeback
something
right
up. First, Heat in the chat saying, first you shake, and then you bake.
Heck yeah, man. Baker was shaking it up, man.
Gorilla Cream just waiting. Baker puts that up. Laz was up for it. Just loses the touch with Gorilla. Nothing happening here. Gorilla Cream comes up for it. Loses a 50-50 with Baker. Greensleeves trying to get a pass to Gorilla, but Flip is there for it. Goose now is going to send this off to the side. Greensleeves got a clear, put it right to Baker. Baker, pass to Laz. Gorilla Cream going to take control of this now. Baker trying to take control. Has control of the ball. Gorilla Cream's there for it. Flip unable to do anything with it. Laz puts it on the wall. Nobody there waiting for it. Greensleeves gets a booming clear all the way to the blue half. Baker gets a bumped out of the way there. Greensleeves with the... Ooh, excuse me. Gorilla Cream with the nice save. I just noticed that every single player on the orange half currently has... Their name all starts with a G.
That's the G boys right there.
The G boys. Oh no. Goose trying to do something there. Flip is up for it though. Flip trying to keep control. Greensleeves is there. Stuffs it. Gorilla Cream fakes it past one. Gets another touch. Puts it up for someone, but Greensleeves unable to finish.
Let's see what blue team
Gorilla
can do here.
Cream. That was an interesting touch. Goose got a good demo off a Flip. Gorilla Cream passes it to Greensleeves. Greensleeves trying to pass it back over to Gorilla Cream. Gorilla Cream trying to take control of it, but Laz just decides, no, I'm going to shut you down. Nothing happening here. Baker trying to run back to get there, but Gorilla Cream gets back just fast enough to clear that out. Flip with a nice 50-50 there. Greensleeves, zero boost in a dream, flicks it past Baker. Flip comes up, right over to Laz, but Laz a little too fast. Gorilla Cream taking control of the ball. Flip just decides, no, let me shut this down before he tries to flick it. Gorilla Cream with a pass to someone, but Laz is there, just pops it up. Baker keeps this alive. I figured he'd just want to kill it, but the Squalls have come alive.
Gorilla Cream channeling his inner Ghost Gaming here. Ends up getting his team the win. 666 points. I feel like that's bad luck somehow, but I feel like it's
Squalls did.
Oh, seems like the Squalls are subbing again.
Are they?
Yep, Goose said subbing, so I believe they're bringing in
Italia. We're just going to call him that for the time being until we get a pronunciation from him.
So, yeah, I might have to just be like, what the heck, man? Can you make that a little bit easier for my vocal cords to say? I don't want to say Italian lube because I feel like that's inappropriate.
Because it is inappropriate, but it's fine.
But anyway.
Well, it's just, Tiger, when I try to say Italia Lou, when I'm like casting as fast as I am when something's happening, I kind of stumble over it.
Yeah, I feel that. I stumble over it just looking at it, man.
It happens.
I'm trying to do a backflip in my mouth just thinking about saying it. I think this is game 4. Last game of the night.
This is game 4. Ravagers just wanna, at this point, they just want to bring something back. They want to split the series and just come home with something, but they at least got one win off of the Squalls, who were, up until this point, previously undefeated.
Yeah, I believe the Ravagers are just looking for anything here. Hopefully they don't end in a 3-1.
Green Sleeve. Oh, Gorilla Cream got a pass over to Italia there. Gorilla Cream just floating around, waiting. Reads the touch, but unable to get it. Green Sleeve's gonna come up now, put this on the wall. Backflips. JR is there for it. JR looks like he got subbed in for Laz. Baker just floats that ball into the midfield. Gorilla Cream almost reads that touch and dunks JR.
Go off the wall. Oh my gosh, the pinch.
Very hard pinch coming off there. Gorilla Cream with a touch off to the crossbar there. JR going to clear this out, but Greensleeves is there for it. Talialu over to Greensleeves. Greensleeves unable to get to it. Gorilla Creep sends that all the way back. JR unable to get it. Baker with a nice save.
Baker denying Gorilla time here.
Talialu with a pass over to Greensleeves, and Greensleeves puts it in the back of the net.
I think just Greensleeves looking well dressed here. Just cleaning it up. Great play from Squalls.
Very nice cleanup there. Greensleeves wins the kickoff here. Baker's able to read it off the wall. Gorilla Creep therefore gets a hard shot there, but Flip is able to shut him down. And then Italialu with the shot right underneath Flip.
This whole play started from this bump here from Gorilla on JR here. That would not have been a goal if Gorilla didn't just monkey JR out of net there.
Great heads-up play from Gorilla Cream to bump the would-be defender. Greensleeves actually wins the 50 there. Gorilla Cream was up for it, but Baker beats him to the ball. Italialu beats two defenders, going to pitch that back over to Greensleeves. Greensleeves finally clears it out. Flip and Greensleeves get a 50-50 off the wall. Italialu puts that all the way into the Ravagers' half. JR clears that out right over to Greensleeves. Greensleeves misses. Gorilla Cream there for it. JR has it now, wants to touch it again, and does, trying to get another touch off of it. Flip trying to get that back to the center, but a little bit of a miscommunication between him and JR forces it back into their half. Oh, JR misses there, really wanted that touch.
Close.
Flip with an open net, can't even do anything with it. Italialu gets a nice, just shuts it down a little bit too early for Flip to get the shot there. Whew, these guys are giving me a lot to talk about. Right as I say that, JR and Greensleeves both whiff there. Baker sends it all the way back. Both Bakers up, but nothing happening there. JR beats two defenders, but does not put that where he wants. Gorilla Cream waiting for it. Flip just shuts him down immediately. Greensleeves has control, puts it right to Baker. Gorilla Cream now comes up, pops that up for somebody, actually goes for another touch himself. Italialu was there, but Gorilla Cream just takes the touch himself. Greensleeves now coming up. Greensleeves is the oh my goodness, just right off the top of the defender.
He read that very, very well. It seems as though both Bakers, Flip and Baker, they're just in the same spot at the same time. It's a classic case of too many cooks. And if they manage to fix that, they might be able to come back. I mean, hey, look at that. It's already started.
I didn't even get a chance to do any commentary, and then JR just gets the immediate, oh, Greensleeves not getting what he wanted on his kickoff, and JR just sends that packing right into the net. Talialu gets a good kickoff here. Flip is going to take control of this. Loses to Greensleeves. Gorilla Creep is there, and Gorilla Creep puts it back to a 3-goal deficit.
Unfortunately, this vote for JR was just a little too far up, and Baker did not get the touch on the wall. That's really good advice here, folks. You just want to stay far post when it's in the corner, and you don't really want to commit too much to the play, because that way you can keep it in front of you. Just helpful tip.
Gorilla Cream flicks it past the defender. JR is up for it though. Greensleeves has control. Baker is there for it. Baker gonna try to do something with this. Wanted to flip reset, it looked like, but Gorilla Cream just clears it out.
I think I would have actually quit Rocket League if he got a flip reset, because I have never done that, and I've hit GC, so
it's fine. It's fine. I'm in champ, and I can't even air dribble. So
yeah, I can barely do that, man. We've got Italia who just does that in this game. Oh my gosh!
Ooh, double
close
commit
save.
there. Greensleeves able to put another one in the back of the net.
Yeah, oh man, look at this. Greensleeves with 3 goals, hat trick this game. Dude is popping off. Can we get an emote for Greensleeves? Is there any love for Greensleeves in the chat here?
By the way, fun fact, I just noticed Gorilla Cream has a cycle.
Yeah, Gorilla Cream has a cycle. Everybody on Squalls are popping off right now. As soon as they put Gorilla Cream in the game, the whole dynamic changed. Oh my god, what a save from Flip there.
Talia with a shot almost to the bottom 90 at that point. It seemed like nobody was there, but Flip was able to clear it out. Talia get a demo on Baker. Flip is there for it. Shut down by Greensleeves. Gorilla Cream. Flip putting that back on the backboard, trying to get the read. Jumps a little too high for it. JR is up for it. Italialoo has it now. Gorilla Cream has possession. 1 to beat. Can he flick it past him? Flip shuts it down. Italialoo puts it over to Gorilla Cream, and Gorilla Cream with the shot.
One more time, chat. Can we get a It's Gorilla time for our man's Gorilla Cream 707? Dude is popping off. Definitely the rock of this team.
Oh man. Just wait. I just noticed it is 6-1. Can they get the Brazil before time runs out?
I feel like that would complete the meme.
10 seconds to go. Can they do anything with it? Greensleeves has it. Gorilla Cream now. Trying to take it up on the wall. Flip prevents it from getting all the way to their end. Demos Gorilla Cream. And unfortunate reality, no Brazil, but 6-1 to the Squalls.
Yeah, Squalls are looking real strong this season. Gorilla Cream, he's the heart and soul of this team, it seems, because they lost game 1 without him, and every single game after that, when they had him in, he was killing it. He is like the team dynamic changed entirely. Yeah, thank you guys for playing. You guys really, everybody that signs up for stream, we're happy to cast for. So sign up.
Absolutely. Like, don't be afraid to sign up for the streams. We have a variety of casters. You have different energy levels. You have different voices. Some are more attractive than others. Just saying. Not talking about me. Some are just better. Honestly, some are just better than me. Like, to be fair, Trippin is a lot better than me. But we're gonna have to end the stream here because it is late at night. It is now 12:03. So for Geeky Tom, Rex, and myself, this has been RSC Match Day 3, and we will catch you all next Monday.
Good night, everybody.
Yes, one-on-one, the shot. Beer's got to get another touch. Trying to get this back over towards center, not quite going to happen.
Wow, and that might be a championship winning team play by Rexius and Infinite going 1-2. Have got a couple matchups for you.
Definitely going to be an interesting game no matter what.
An opportunity here. Oh my God.